Hello, it's Jess, and I am going to be crafting with you tonight. I figured that I would play along with the current Heffy Doodle challenge. It is the very first one, so why not? So I'm going to be doing a fall-themed card with Heffy Doodle supplies. I don't have a plan yet, so we're going to kind of wing it and see where things take us. I will do here in a minute a little flip through of the Heffy Doodle supplies that I currently have. I have some more stuff on the way, but I don't have a ton yet. I mean, I have a few stamp sets and some stencils, but I do have more stuff coming. Hey Lisa, hey Anna, hey Fatima, hey Sandy. I have been wanting to do this card for a while, and I just have been so busy doing other things that I haven't had a chance to do it yet, and I'm so super excited. Sorry about my nails in advance. They're chipped up and crazy looking, but priorities. Craft or paint my nails? You decide. Hi, Wendy. Hello, Angarad. You let me know if I'm saying your name wrong. Craft for sure. Nails can be done later. Yes. Okay. Oh, thanks, Renee. Okay, so as far as sets go that I have on hand, I have this spaceship one, which is called You're Weird, and the lighting is probably going to get a little bizarre while we flip through things because it seems to not like the white shiny stuff so much, so it's probably going to get fairly dark for a little bit. Apologize in advance for that. We also have Prehistoric Pals. So it's got, you know, a mammoth and some cave people and a dinosaur and a pencil car. It's like a woodlock, but it looks like a pencil. We have Oceans of Love, so underwater critters. We have Muniverse, so you're the best in the whole universe. This one, I think these are both kind of exclusive sets that aren't really available, but this one says Crafty Friends Stick Together because of all the glue. This one was from Creativation, not this year, but the year before, so 2018 Creativation. Crafting could be part of crafting. Christopher foiled his nails. Yes, I remember that. Hey, Belinda. Yes, we are back to collaborate on another challenge. So we are doing the Heffy Doodle challenge. Whoop, whoop. All right, so, and then this one may have come in my goodie bag from On the Make, maybe? Hi, Valencia. Okay, so then we also have Lucky Friends. We have Hello, Squeakheart, which has a special place in my heart because we did all that masking that one time. Nail art, not crafting. I knew what you meant, Fatima. And then we've got my mask heavy Geology rocks, lots of volcanoes there. And then the theme is fall. That's it. It just has to be some sort of fall card. We also have the Dino Time stamp set, which I thought about maybe trying to make the palm trees like fall leaves. I don't know. I'm not really sure about that. We also have Bleep Boop, which is a mini stamp set that's got the little robot dog. Hey, Stacy. And then we also have the Beary Big Heart stamp set. So we could do something with this. Could be easier to maybe make this a fall card, but I don't know. We'll see. So we've got choices. Then we also have stencils. So we do have a few Heffy Doodle stencils we can choose from. I just want you guys to see all of our options. So we have this one, which is called Wildside. So it's kind of like a leopard print stencil. It's kind of hard to see in this lighting, but hopefully you can see that. It's like, you know, leopard print. This one is called Raise the Roof. Get it? Rays of sunshine. So it's kind of got that like sunburst sort of thing going on. Love that. This one is called Starfall. Lots of cute little stars. Looks so cute. And then, not that. That's not what I want. But this one, the last one, is called Stoney Maloney, I think. Yes, Stoney Maloney. Gosh, sorry about the bad like glare and stuff. It's hard to see the print, I think. But yeah, so this one is cool for like a stone background maybe, or even this one might be really cool for an underwater background. Now that I'm thinking about it, because you know how you've got that kind of marbly, or not marbly, but like I don't know. I don't know the word to describe what I'm talking about, but I know what I mean at least. But how the water has that crazy, like, ripply reflection stuff in it. That might make a really cool underwater card. Okay, cool. So, those are the stencils and the stamp sets that we have. Renee says, the Stoney with the volcano and the gems. Yeah, I don't know. Because I don't have, like, anything that's really specifically fall for sure. So whatever we do, we're going to have to get creative. We're going to have to try to figure it out. All right, we've got sharks. I'm just trying to flip back through and see if anything stands out to me. I feel like we're going to have to do some creative work here to make this happen. And I do have, not that it really matters, but I have 2 volcanoes that I already had colored and then cut out at a previous time. Hi, Carol. So those are there. I'll just stick them in the back of my Geology Rocks set where they belong. Whenever I have extra stamped images or something like die cut or extra masks and stuff, I generally just stick them right in the back of the stamp set like that. And then that way I will always know where they are because they're with the stamp set, but also, you know, I can just look there first and see if I have anything. Okay. So that's that. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Volcanoes are good. They can spew bling. Oh my gosh. You guys are on the crazy idea train today. Okay, so as far as fall goes, we have options, right? Like traditionally fall things are pumpkin patches, blustery weather, leaves, hot drinks maybe. What else? Rain. Oh, well, that could work with the umbrella. Hi, Gail. We could do some sort of blustery day, yeah, with the umbrella. I wonder, so I don't really have any leaves, I don't think. Unless I try to make some, maybe I could make leaves out of the clovers. I have little flowers. That's not really multicolored falling using the stencil. Which stencil, Lisa? Make a brew. Oh. With the lucky one. That is a fabulous idea. It's a cauldron. Okay. Okay. This could go somewhere. Okay, so if we use a cauldron, what else would we do? What other kind of scene? What things can we incorporate? We could probably use the stars for a night sky, or we could do like rays of something coming out of the cauldron, maybe. Maybe. Or we could try to add some of the Stoney Maloney pattern to the floor behind the cauldron. I'm thinking All right, we're going to do kind of a combination of things maybe. This is going to be crazy. And I know it's fall themed, but like Halloween is fall, right? Like that counts, I think. I wish Amanda was here. She needs to tell me that this is going to count for my fall entry. Okay, so the question is, do we want to do, oh my gosh, you guys, hold please. We can do the little bear standing next to the cauldron because it looks like he's dropping an ingredient in or stirring something. So we could totally add that. Make it a fire pit and roast marshmallows. Oh, hey Heidi. Okay, so I'm digging this. I think that that bear is going to be perfect. So then we can combine those two sets, right? All right, so we've got our cute little bear. We've got the cauldron. If you win the challenge, I think I saw that you get 50 euros or 50 pounds. I'm not sure which one it is, but it's more than dollars because of the way the conversion works, I think. I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's start with these ones and see where it takes us. Where did I put... I need an acrylic block. The other bear holding the umbrella. I know, we're coming up with all kinds of cool ideas, aren't we? All right, so the question is, do we want to do... Because I don't really do too many horizontal or landscape cards. Yeah, it's fall. The theme is fall. But I mean, fall, Halloween, I don't know. I wish Amanda was here to tell me. But yeah, Belinda, I think it's like 50 euros or 50 pounds. I'm not sure which one. It's fall, but you can make it look like beef stew. Like you're cooking Thanksgiving dinner. I love you guys. All of your ideas are so hilarious and creative. All right, so we're gonna ink this little guy up. What do we think? Remember, it started like when we created a pool out of a trampoline. You're not kidding, Fatima. Okay, so the question is, am I gonna do a horizontal scene so that I can have more room to build the scene and have to worry less about the sky? Or, let's do that, I think. Because I don't do too many landscape cards, and I'm going to move it up a little bit actually so that we can get more use out of the the stencil down at the bottom, because I want to make the stone floor down there, right? Okay, so what we're going to have to do is mask these off. Now, we have to be very stingy with our masking today because I only have 2 sheets of masking sticky notes left. I have to order some more. I'm like actually out. So that's that. All right, I'm going to, do I have anything I could use as like a step stool? Because I think that would be so cute if I could put the bear up on a step stool. You know what I'm saying? Because then, you know, it looks like he's not tall enough, so he has to stand. I could use this basket maybe, like turn the basket upside down and then stamp him on the top like that. Okay, so maybe that. Or like there's a little rock. I could use a little rock. This little guy here. Maybe that's more size appropriate. Yeah, I think that's more size appropriate. All right, just in case my ink dried a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna put him kind of like up here, a little closer, I think. Yeah, like that. And then what I'm gonna do is go ahead and do my masks. Hopefully I don't mess anything up and need another mask. All right, so let's go ahead and stamp out the bear. And I always start at the top up here because this is where the sticky part is. Down here, it is not sticky on the edge, but the rest of it is sticky. So just keep that in mind. Give him a stir stick, yes. That's what I want to do because I think that would be so, so cute. All right, and then I'm going to try to tuck this in as close as I can up here, just so I can save space in case I need to mask anything else off. I don't want to run out. Hi, Tracy. I do have Tombow glue. I have some. I also have masking fluid from Nuvo, but we used it one time and I didn't really like it. But I think it was just user error. I don't think that it was the fault of the stuff, maybe. Or I've had it for a long time and not used it, so I don't know. I'll have to try it again. Maybe not while I'm live. Because then that way, you know, I'm not messing up a project that we're supposed to be working on. That's always the risk you run. So what I like to do, just if anybody doesn't watch me regularly, when I do scene building, what I like to do, this is just kind of my personal preference, is I like to stamp out my images first, do all the masking, then do my ink blending, or however I'm going to do my background first, and then I remove the masks and do my coloring. The reason I do it that way is because I find that there's less risk. If you mess up your ink blended background, you just can stamp everything again. And you already have the masks, so it's not that big of a deal. But if you've already colored it, like, you're way more invested in your project, and so if you mess it up, you've put in so much more time than you would have if you had just done the ink blending first. So that's what I like to do, but it's just personal preference. I think everyone kind of has their own, you know, way that they like to do things, but that's what works for me. And I'm like the slowest fussy cutter ever, so sorry. But you came for the chatting, right? You came to hang out, not to see speed fussy cutting. That feature is only available in pre-recorded videos. When I can speed it up like crazy. Oh, you guys, I have a video coming tomorrow for scrapbook.com. They've got a brand new digital cut file that is heading to the shop. And I made a scrapbook layout with it, and I love it. It's so cute, and I went totally unexpected. I don't know why it said that that was an inappropriate message, Fatima, but I got you. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, so I am so excited about this scrapbook layout that I made because it's like totally kind of like left field. It's not what the cut file was intended for really at all, or at least the theme that I did with it. It was a pretty specific theme that was supposed to be used, and I did not do that. Because why? What is that thing? Why fit in when you were born to stand out? That's the kind of life I'm living right now. Yes, so anyway, there's that. If you have Tombow Mono Green, you can use it as a temporary adhesive on printer paper to make masks. Huh. On printer paper, you say. So you just put, I mean, I have that. I'll have to pull it out and see. I might have actually thrown it away now that I'm thinking about it because it was really low and I never used it. Like it had been a really long time, but I might still have it. I'll look in just a second once I finish cutting. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. And then we'll check it out and see what we've got. Oh my god, this is your son and the dog. Oh no. They're setting each other off. It's not even a full moon. It's so funny, and I feel like I say this every time that we're live, but there was a time when I refused to make scene cards because I hate fussy cutting so much, and then somehow that's like all I do is make all these crazy scene cards, and I'm like, how is this my life? I'm the person who doesn't like to fussy cut. Why am I just making all these masks? And it just keeps going, and I keep doing it. Sneaking in late. Hello, Sherry. She said that she does. You need to purchase a Tipsy for $5.50. You stamp the image, cut it out, put a little of the glue on the back, let it dry. Ooh. Renee, my children are screaming too. You're mentioning your son screaming must have triggered mine to start screaming. So thanks. Let me look real quick if I have that. Nope. But I do have, I have tacky glue. That might work. Maybe. Ultimate glue for craft. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Oh, she used it on the back as stencils. Fancy. Well, I'll have to try it out. Okay. So, we've got our bear. Now we need the stone from Prehistoric Pals. Oh my gosh, Mary, hi. We were just talking about how everyone's kids are screaming. So lucky you, no kids. At least for a little while. Then you start to miss them. It's only a break for a short while. If you guys don't follow Mary, Mary has an awesome YouTube channel. And she just did a super crazy in-depth review of like all the pastes ever. So she did like embossing pastes and glitter glazes and all that stuff. And she tested them all out and compared them. It's a really in-depth video. I was covered in paste. I can imagine. Like that must have taken you so long. So long. But yeah, so if you guys don't follow her already, I would totally suggest go and check out her channel. Just click on the little dots next to her name. So there's, if you put your mouse over her name, 3 little dots will appear next to her. And then you can click on that and then click, well, I would suggest right-clicking and then click open in new window so that you don't lose my video also, but then you just click go to channel. So you hover over go to channel, right click it, and then click open in a new window or a new tab. And then that'll take you right to her channel and you can subscribe and you will be happy because she's awesome. I love me some Mary. Yay. Woohoo! Oh, the mutual friends. They know what's up. Oh, this is so little. Whenever I do little stuff for masks, I'm always so afraid that I'm just gonna like accidentally jerk and then lop off half of it. Which is no fun at all. Okay, so Mary, we are attempting to make a card for the new Heffy Doodle challenge. They've never had one before, but now they're having one. And the theme is fall. So we're gonna try to make kind of like a Halloween card, I guess. And because obviously you need to use Heffy Doodle products. And I don't have any fall sort of Heffy Doodle things. So we are using the pot of gold pot as a cauldron. And then this little bear who looks like he could be like stirring something. We're doing that. And it's going to be like stirring a cauldron. And then I don't know what else. We have not gotten quite that far yet. We are considering, well, I can't take the credit. Who was it? Was it Renee? Renee came up with the cauldron idea because I wasn't even thinking about it. I did, well, there was a Brutus Monroe stencil once that or not a stencil, but there was a Brutus Monroe stamp. And out of that stamp, I made, it was a horseshoe. I made a, what was it? I made a pot of gold out of a horseshoe stamp, and that was fun. So I'm glad that we're doing this. Okay, let me grab some purple tape. Let's see. All right, well, I don't know where my purple tape is, so I'm just going to use this for now. This is like a full sticky tape. But it's like paper. Yes, it was Renee. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do here is try to make this as even as possible. So I'm going to put this on that line and this on that line. I'm going to try to keep it even just so that I don't have some weird, like, super slanty floor. Ooh, no. Oh, can you hear my kids screaming? I don't know what's going on, but apparently it's not going well. Okay, so here's the deal. This is what I'm going to try. I am attempting, we'll see how it goes. Attempt is the key word. To make like a fun sort of cobblestone floor. So I guess I'll just try to use some gray inks. Please don't judge my craft mat too harshly. I'm saving the other one. I do have a new one, but I save it for when I do my tutorials for Ranger, when I guest design for them, so that my craft mat looks clean. And then this one I use in my other adventures. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and kind of just tape that in place. I could have just used my Make Art Station now that I'm thinking about it, but too late. Let me grab some Distress inks or oxides. I might go with inks today. I'm always using the oxides, so maybe let's do some Distress inks. Hold on. All right, so we have Hickory Smoke. Dirty equals well loved. Yes, ma'am. Then we also have Pumice Stone. We can try those. Yes, camera ready tools. It's so bad because I want it to look nice if I'm photographing on that mat, and I'm like, man, I just can't. I can't keep it clean. You use this one with your crafty friends who don't care what your supplies or nails look like. Amen. All right, so I'm going to start from the bottom and go nice and light. I don't want to be too crazy. I can start from the top too. That's all right. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Since it's masked off and the top is masked, then I don't really have to worry about it too much. So I'm just going to start and blend that on. I think this is going to look pretty cool. Yeah. So the only thing that you want to keep in mind is not to oversaturate the things that you are working with, because sometimes the mask can take on too much ink and then it will go through, so it will bleed. So just, be careful about that. Then, oh, you know what? I should have done this the opposite way. Hold on, let me think about this. I should do the darker color. Oh, no, Mary, I haven't tried that. I do have some of that. I have some of that yellow tape. I think I should have done this the other way, maybe. And maybe I should do the dark color. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to do, which is okay. I didn't ruin anything, but I'm just going to go right over what I already did with the darker color. And then once I'm done with this ink blending, then I will remove the stencil and go over it with my lighter color, so that you get two different color grays. Yeah, that's genius. I've never tried that. I wish that I would have thought of that before. I'm about to place a new order for replacements of my my full sticky Post-its, so I may I don't know, I might reconsider. All right, so I'm just gonna remove the stencil. I'm not gonna remove that mask because I wanna keep that masked off. Then I'm just gonna go up in with the lighter gray, and I'm not gonna spend a ton of time trying to like make it really perfect or even or anything like that. I'm just gonna slap some color on there and hopefully it looks okay. Sometimes less is more, right? And then I think what we're gonna do later, after the fact, like depending on how long this card takes, is I want to go back in and then just add in like little dots with my alcohol markers so that it looks more cobblestoney, because it'll kind of make the pattern seem a little smaller. All right, I don't want to do too much more ink blending because I'm worried that it's going to saturate it and bleed through. Are we ready? I hope this worked. Hopefully it didn't bleed through. And I'm also trying not to, yes, I'm also trying not to get ink on my top portion there. Look at that. Woohoo! Cool. All right, so now we have our sweet little floor, which I'm really excited about. It's so cute. And then we have to figure out our background, right? So we are going to, what we were talking about earlier, so let's revisit that and see if we still think it's a good idea. So what we were thinking about is using the Raise the Roof stencil, also from Heffy Doodle, of course, to make it look like there are rays of whatever, some sort of crazy potion coming out of this pot. Maybe. Possibly. Could work. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do we want to try that? Or do we want to go a different route? Hey, Roberta. You could do it in fall colors. Yes. Or, so, okay, so here's the thing. We can go like super Halloween with this because Halloween is fall themed, right? We could do green or purple, either of which would look really cool, I think. Or we could just do like yellow, like a golden glow of some sort. I don't know where we're going with that, but maybe that could work. I'm going to get a new piece of this tape just because I don't want to take any chances with the color, since it's already a little saturated. All right. You guys think like yellow? Yeah, I think that would be cool because I think that leaves it sort of up to the imagination of like what's going on here exactly. All right, so let's figure out how we want to do this. I'm thinking like right about there is probably, kind of want to center it over the pot as much as I can. Yeah, if I move it up a little bit, there we go. That will help. And then I'm going to mask off the bottom portion, right? So I want to hold this in place and try to make it straight. And I don't have to worry too much about the bottom of the stencil itself being crooked, just so long as it's actually lined up where I want it to be. All right, so there's that. So we've got that taped down. What I am going to do, because this is fairly precarious, I think, stencil shifting, yes. I think what I'm going to do, I am going to use my Make Art Station underneath here, I think, because that will help me hold the top of the stencil in place. And so I'm just going to pop the little magnets right on top, have my craft sheet on the top, have the Make Art Station on the bottom, and then that way I can, not have to worry too much about my stencil moving around. All right, so let's go ahead and pop that down. Boop, 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 boop. Yep. Cool. And then just like right up here on the bigger parts, like so. Okay. That would help make different sized rays. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to start with something pretty light. So let's do, I think like scattered straw, mustard seed, and then maybe is fossilized amber too close? Let's go with that might be a little too orange. Maybe the wild honey will be just orange enough. Yeah, I have an Amazon problem. You do order from Amazon a lot. Hey, nothing wrong with that though. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with our lightest color first. Just grabbing a few extra blending tools so that I don't have to keep taking them off, because honestly, that is where the most ink gets on my fingers. Hi, Amanda. You're the perfect person I wanted to see right now. Can you tell me if Halloween is okay for the fall theme? That's what we're doing right now. We were going with the Halloween theme, but I was unsure if that was okay. I mean, because fall, Halloween happens during fall, but you tell me, Madam Challenge Coordinator, if that is an acceptable entry. Yes. I am working on the Heffy Doodle Challenge. Yes, absolutely. Okay, perfect. I can't wait for you to see what we've been doing, Amanda, because I'm excited about it. Okay, actually, before I do this, I almost forgot the important thing that I wanted to make sure I did not do. And that is, I don't want to go outside of this area. Does that make sense? I don't want to have my rays coming out of the side of the pot, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So we're going to keep it focused on this center area only. All right, so we're going to start with the scattered straw. Forgive me if my ink blending is not superb. I have not used Distress inks in quite a while, to be honest. I mostly exclusively use, that was dark. I mostly exclusively use Distress Oxides now, so there is a good chance that my ink blending is not going to be great. However, we're only going in for these little rays here, so I'm not too worried about it. And honestly, because it's rays, I think, I don't know, I think it'll be okay. Because it's okay if it's a little splotchy, right? Like it wouldn't, a ray is not going to be like some perfect thing of light. It might have some differences in the color. All right, so we've done a little bit of the scattered straw. Can you add purple bling to the rays? Ooh, maybe. I'm sure I have some. I have lots of bling. Well, at least I have lots of rhinestones. Okay, so how do we want to do this? I could come in like from the sides and try maybe to just add a little bit on the inner edges. I'm not sure if that's the best way to do it. Like if you want to have multicolored rays. I'm not really sure. Because obviously that's going to be a little difficult down in the bottom. I may or may not be having wine as I watch. Yes! It's wine and craft. Come on. It's the perfect combo. I wish I could craft while you guys are on. This is one of the few things I actually can't just listen to. You have to watch and see what's going on. I'm like that too. Sometimes I try, like I watch Louisana when she is live on Facebook sometimes. And I try to just have her on in the background and like so I can listen to her, and she's always telling funny jokes. But half the time I have to go and look at what she's doing because I'm like, oh, but that sounded so interesting, or like she's making some funny joke. I have to go find out what it's about. So I'm pretty bad at that. Okay, so what I'm going to do with the wild honey is just kind of go in over top of what I've already done and just add kind of some splotchiness there. So nothing crazy. I want it to be varied, right? Like I want it to have interest. And that I think that's it. I don't think I'm going to do anything else other than that. Are we ready to reveal, or do you guys think it needs something else? She said she might get a rum and coke. Lord have mercy. Hey, Evilise. You have to remember, I didn't have TV in the Marshall Islands, so we listened to everything. Oh, so she's like, I need all the visuals. Show me all the things. Okay. Yes, then show us that project. I want to see that project too, Heidi. If you rum and coke it up, let me see the finished project. Okay, I think we're ready to just go ahead and pull this off. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. Amanda, are you ready to see what we've been working on? Oh my gosh, Angela! I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. All right, here we go. Let's pull it off. Try not to get ink everywhere. Okay. I think we're in business. Oh, except I forgot. Hold on. We're going to need to like put something else in the little areas so that it doesn't look really weird. So what I think I'll do is, well, you guys help me decide. Should we do like something green or something purple or something just light yellow? Oh, Angela, I hope everything's okay. You know I hate it when you guys are struggling. It makes my heart sad. You guys tell me what you want. Do you want the scattered straw for the in-between bits? Light yellow? Okay, I can start there and I can always darken it up if we decide to. But this will be really easy because all I have to do is just go right over top. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy. Just blend it right in. Ooh, yeah, I do like that. Good call. And actually, I may go in and put it back on for a second and do what Heidi was saying with the shifting of the stencil. Hey, Jessica. Purple and yellow make brown. Oh, good call. Okay. Noted. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, so this is where, hold on. Let's see. Okay, if I get it lined up just right. Is it backwards? No, it's not backwards. Where did I have this? You guys, I had it like this. It can't be backwards because, what in the world? Oh, I know why. Because, wait. There it is. Okay, I was trying to line it up with the wrong part. You guys, what is wrong with me? Why do you keep me around? Okay, so, yes. I was confused. Pardon me. Oh, Melissa, I'm sending you hugs. I hope that you are on the mend real soon. I know that's got to be so hard. What I'm going to do is shift this to the side. Look, you can tell that I don't do stencil shifting very often, can't you? Because I didn't even know why this wasn't lining up right. Like, come on. All right, so I'm going to shift it just slightly like that, I think. I'm going to use these magnets because I can't trust myself to do anything right. And then, oh boy, which side do we want to do this on? Which side would you guys add extra ink? Probably on the dark side. The dark side. Obviously that's why we're here, right? We've gone to the dark side. I heard they have cookies. Okay, so I'm going to add some of the wild honey because this has more orange tones And I'm just adding it to one side. I'm not going to go too crazy with it, but I wanted to have at least a little something, you know, a little bit of added interest, something extra. And I don't care if it's a perfect line. I don't care if it has blender brush indents or whatever. That doesn't really matter to me. Hi Donna, how you doing? Oh, it's hard because I don't want to get it on the light part right there, so I'm trying so hard. I'm like trying to do it at an angle, but you know, I'm not that talented at not making a mess. So no guarantees that anything will turn out. All right, well, it is what it is. Hopefully we're not in too much trouble here. And hopefully it doesn't look worse than it did before I added it. Oh, it's a little weird. Maybe I should have added it to the other side. I mean, it's still kind of cool, but it's a little weird. Maybe I do need a little bit more in, I do need it. I do, I have, hold on. I do have the daubers, but I feel like they carry so much ink that I don't know. I don't know. I do have a Q-tip. That might work, but I don't know. I don't want to risk it. All right. Let's just see. I mean, it looks kind of cool. Oh, smaller than that. I think when the rest of the background is done, it might be great. Okay, and we can always come back in and fix it later, right? Like, it doesn't have to be perfect right now. Not that it is perfect, because it's not, but you know what I mean. Okay, so now we've got our cobblestone floor. We've got our bear. Now what we need to worry about is the rest of the sky or the background. I am not going to go crazy trying to make like the inside of some witch's hut. So I think our bear is just going to be, I mean, I made a cobblestone floor, but like, I didn't think this through. What are we going to do, you guys? I did not think this through. How are we going to do an inside? I could do the whole thing wood paneled. What do you think about that? Is that weird? I could try to make it lighter in the front. What about a brick background? I could do a brick background, though I would have to draw it myself, which is fine. He could be outside, lighter cobblestone walls or wood, a forest. So many good ideas. All right, so I only want to make sure that it kind of ties into the ground. So like wood paneling is what you were thinking. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I am going to mask this stuff back off like this, only just mask it off on the inside, like so. Like so, okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing over on this side so that we don't accidentally blend where we don't want it. And then I'm just going to use a pair of scissors because I don't feel like being more precise than this. And I'm just going to lop off the edge here so that it doesn't overlap where I don't want it. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. Doop. And I'm going to use those bad boys like tweezers. All right, cool. So now we've got our junk out of the way that we don't want. Oop, more ink blending is on the way. What we're going to do, Lord, what we're going to do, what is going on here? Oh, it's because the magnets. I was like, why is this not moving? What we're going to do is, for the 15th time, is do some ink blending first, and then I will add in some details after the fact. So I think I'm going to go with like some antique linen and some frayed burlap, and then maybe some gathered twigs. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So it's going to be lighter towards the inside, darker on the outside. Gathered twigs. Okay. It has been a while since I've done ink blending with distress inks like I was mentioning earlier, so this could be not great, but yes, mask the floor, good call. All right, here we go. At some point, I will not be a hot mess, but that's what you guys are here for, to keep me from making craftastrophes. Have you seen Made It by Marco's blender brush holders? I don't even know what that means. What's a blender brush holder? And where did this ink pad come from? I guess this is the antique linen one, but the color doesn't look like it matches, does it? Weird. All right, well, here goes. This is a fairly light color, so this is kind of just adding something to the background, just so that it's not stark white. Hi, Linda. Hi, Cindy. Yeah, that's true. We could cover it if we don't like it. Fair enough. All right, don't forget those little nooks in there in between. You don't want him having like a little naked white spot in the middle there. That would be weird. Okay. All right, and for me, I'm totally fine if it's like splotchy. In fact, I feel like that adds more character, especially if we do any sort of like drawing in of wood paneling and things like that. All right, so frayed burlap is going to be the next color. I don't have any makeup brushes, Mary. I've never tried them. I hear I'm missing out though. A lot of people have said that they're really good. I just haven't broken down and gotten any yet. Although those ones that you showed at, oh gosh, where was it? On the make, the little mermaid handles and whatever, those were so cool. Oh my gosh, Mary, you don't have to send me anything. I love you. I think I am going to, at some point in the nearish future, I will have a new video. I've been like trying to get it published for a while, but there have been some issues, some snafus, if you will, about or with getting it posted. But I'm going to have an Arteza video for you guys with the real brush pens. So I'm excited about that. And then this almost looks like it could be the woods. Actually, now that I'm like just blending this, I'm wondering if maybe I don't want to, make it wood paneling. It looks really cool. I don't know why, but I don't normally blend with browns, to be honest. I think maybe I go for the pretty colors, the traditionally pretty colors. But it looks cool. Maybe I'll take off the masking and see what it looks like first before I make any decisions. Oh no, the crumb snatchers. Mary. I'm dying, that's hilarious. Have fun. I love you guys. You guys always brighten my day. Thanks for being awesome. All right, I am gonna come up this way and kind of do a little darker, not on the magnet, a little bit darker up at the top, just so, you know, it looks kind of more like a night sky. Let's take it off and see what it looks like. And then if we don't like it, we can always just keep blending and then do, well, honestly, we could just do the, yeah, because it's going to look a little weird. I wonder why certain reviewers don't review scrapbook.com blenders. I need to do that, actually. I just haven't bought any. I don't know if you were saying certain reviewers like you meant me, but if you were, I just haven't bought any. See ya, Mary. Tell 80 a hi for me. Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and move this whole thing out of the way. Bloom, yeah. Okay, so I do think what I will do is take the scattered straw and go on the outside. Let's see, on the outside here, and just try to add like a little bit of a glow. I hope that makes sense. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but because it looked like it was a little bit, it just looks a little harsh, like the light just stops, and normally light would kind of, I don't know, dissipate. I don't know if that's the right word, but I think so. It doesn't just end suddenly. Yeah. Okay, cool. That makes me feel better. I don't know why, but that was bothering me a little bit. Okay. Better, better, better. Tracy, you have the domed ones? I haven't tried them yet. I am going to make leaves from a starfish from the Oceans of Love set. Yes! That's awesome. I can't wait to see what you make. I'm really excited. Okay, so I'm trying to think what our next step should be, because we've got our cool potion. We have... We've got our cute little bear who's stirring the potion. We've got our floor, which I do want to add some details to because I think it looks a little weird. So while we're trying to figure out what we're going to do next, why don't I go ahead and start on that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some alcohol markers, and I'm just going to go into these areas where the color is lighter, and I'm just going to add in little dots so that it looks kind of more natural, I think, and less I don't know, it just seems like too perfect, and I feel like a floor like this would look different. I don't know. And then we can decide if we're going to go in and do the wood paneling like we were talking about before, or if we're going to do something else. Okay, I got mine, but I love the Gina K one, and the new Joan ones are just like hers. I didn't even know Gina K had any. So that's cool. Oh, a cave! Oh, that's perfect! Okay, because I was trying to justify why you would have a cobblestone floor or something and then like no walls, but that is actually really cool. I like that. So I can just put some black around the edges, and then that will be that. This is fun. I'm having fun, you guys. All right, so with the darker color, I'm just doing less. They're not as concentrated. I hope it works out, otherwise it will never be seen beyond my craft homes. Not as brave as you getting on live, letting crazy people tell you how to design. Oh, you guys are only sort of crazy, not all the way. All right, so what I'm gonna do here is like a little bit of shading on some of the stones, just so that, again, it doesn't look so perfect. And then I will blend it out just a little bit, but I think that that will really help. Now the only thing I didn't really account for is that there probably should be a fire underneath this cauldron, because that would make sense, right? But, you know, it is what it is. Too late for that now, because I can't mask it off. But, you know, whatevs. Just like the ones at Michael's. Michaels has blending tools? I didn't know that either. This world is crazy. I had no idea that anybody else had blender tools. I thought it was just like Tim Holtz had some blender tools. And then now the makeup brushes. Oh, so funny. Yeah, I like the cave idea. I'm digging that a lot. And I think that this is making a big difference. You guys let me know what you think, but I think this is making a nice difference in what, you know, in helping it look a little more realistic and a little more exciting, if you will. Alright, so I'm just going to do a little bit of blending so it's not like a really harsh line, but not anything crazy. Just a little bit over where I left the other one. And this is IG1. So the other one that I was using is IG2. I think this is so cute because then this makes them look more like stones. Oh, this is so cute. You guys, I'm really liking this. All right, let me grab a little bit of black soot. Lord have mercy. I need to move my inks closer, apparently. Struggling to reach them while I'm sitting in my chair. That does not go with that. That goes over here. Could be blackened to look like it was burned. Yes. I don't have my mat underneath anymore, but I think it'll be okay. So I just want to come in on the very edges and just add in that bit of darkness. Kind of blend it out just a bit so that it gives that illusion, you know, of being real dark. Now the thing here is I am going to be cutting some of this off because I will trim it down so that it fits on an A2 card base and has my little white border that I love so much. And I do find that the black kind of blends in a little bit. So it looks dark at first, but then it does sort of fade a bit. No need to have a markup on them, just for the word craft to them, just like the heat guns. Yes. Draw up the sides, not sure. Wait, draw what up the sides? I'm so confused. Okay, are we done? Are we done with the background? Oh, the fire. That's true. If we're done, I feel like the rays need something. Is Tiffany here? I'm wondering what's for dinner. No, she's probably doing dinner right now. I agree, Veronica. I was trying to figure out like what to do about it, but I don't really know. Because I agree. It looks a little weird because it's just like bloop. It will look a little less weird once I uncover the bear and the cauldron, because then it will sort of tie them in together. But it does look a little stark. Could you mask off the wall and maybe put a little bit of oxides along the edge? Of what color though? Distress ink. Yeah, but of what color? A dark line between bubbles in the ray, maybe. That could be cool. Gray. I think it needs to be darker where the floor meets the wall. Some type of bling exploding from the cauldron and oozing over the cauldron. All the ideas. There's so many ideas. Okay. Maybe just more of the gray. you used for the grout of the cobblestone. Okay. Let me find some tape. Wait, do you mean, hold on, mask off the floor or mask off the wall? You said mask off the wall, right? Yeah. If that even makes sense. Let's see. Okay. The darker color was hickory. Oh no. You said the lighter color. Okay. Gather twigs. Although, we'll see what happens. I think the problem is that it's too stark of a line, like, at above where it meets, if that makes sense. Like, I don't feel like adding, like, maybe I should, like, put a little line. Do you know what I mean? So that it kind of blurs a little bit. Like that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, like put it up a little bit, because I just feel like it needs, I don't know if that's going to work, but my blending tool is a little wonky. But I definitely agree. It just seemed a little weird. Hopefully this helps. We'll see what happens. I'm trying to keep it right in the edge and not go too far down. But we'll see. Is that any better? I can't really tell. I think it's a little better. You guys tell me. It still seems like really straight, but maybe I just, now that I've got it up, I just add just a little hint above the line. Maybe. I don't know. Blend your definition line into the background. Okay. So I'm just trying to like go over it, but the color, it's not too bright. I may have to switch to the darker color possibly, but I don't want it to be too dark either. So, oh, what a fine line we walk. Okay, I think that's good. Oh my gosh, hi Elizabeth. So you guys, I went to the Stamp Scrap Art Tour Expo thingy in Virginia. It was in Hampton this weekend, and I met Elizabeth there, a fellow stamp junkie in the wild. I think that helped. I hope that helped. Maybe shadow the outside edge of your rays to bring in some depth. I did that already, but with what color, Heidi? Because I tried that, but it did not really work super well. I really don't like how light that is. I actually think I'm going to go back in with the mustard seed. That was kind of the medium color. Because I don't like how light it is. I feel like it just looks weird. And yeah, I think the lines are too rough. I mean, too straight. Not rough enough. That's what I mean. But I'm having a hard time blending it out. Wondering if I could do, what about a Q-tip? Blend your definition line into the background. You might get blended better with a Q-tip. Yeah, oxize too. Yeah, the rays are just too perfect. Like the lines are too straight. What I might do is What if, you guys, what if I used a little bit of water, not directly on my background, but what if I used a little bit of water with a, I don't know if this is going to work, but, oh, hi, Lisa. I did not see you do that. Must be my rum and coke. All right, here's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to go just kind of like on the line here with a little bit of water. And it's like not much water at all. But maybe it will just be like just enough to kind of dilute it a little bit so that the edge is not so... Oh, I gotta be careful though because my paper is kind of pilling. This is not meant, this paper is not meant for water. I mean, it takes some water, but not a whole lot. I think that is helping, although it is subtle. I don't know if you guys will even be able to tell, but it kind of is taking away some of the straightness of it, like blending it a little bit. Okay, it is a pot of gold, but we are making a Halloween card. So it is a pot of gold, but we're making it into a witch's cauldron. Because why not, right? I mean, why not? Hopefully it turns out okay. We will see. All right. Now I'm just gonna add in some like little splotchy bits. I may mask this off and then just do some splattering maybe? I don't know. I just don't want to get too crazy because I don't want it to get all warped. You know how that happens? You guys know. Yeah, see, my paper is pilling a bit. It doesn't really work super well with the Q-tip. But hopefully this will make it just seem a little more random, and that will be enough. I think that's helping. It just looked too perfect. I totally agree with that. All right, so then the next step is just going to be to remove the masks. Whoop, whoop. Super excited. And hope that I can color over any bleeding that happened. Oh my goodness, you guys. It's so perfect. That's my favorite part. I love, love, love taking off the masks. They're just so cute. Look at it. Ah! It makes me so happy. I don't know why, but it does. It makes me so happy. Okay. So now we can move on to our cauldron. So I'm thinking we're going to just stick with our IG colors. Those are ice grays or cool grays. So we're going to start with an IG1. I'm going to go ahead and color the whole thing. And then we'll just keep getting darker and darker until it's black. Wonder if you could do plumes of green smoke coming out of the cauldron. How would I do that? Do you mean like ink blending? If you're going to tell me how to do it. All right, so the markers that I'm using are from Spectrum Noir. They are the original coloring system markers. And I do have to tell you guys that I am getting the new Classique markers. I am also building up my collection of the illustrators, which are the brush tip. They're very similar to a Copic. Really, really like the quality of those, but I'm also going to be trying out the Classiques because I am going to be doing some tutorials. I'm on a different branch of the design team now for Spectrum Noir, and I'm going to be doing tutorials each month. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. So they want me to use the newer stuff, so I'm going to be testing those out. So I will have those to show you guys soon, probably in the next couple weeks. Hooray! For new things. Okay, let me read back. Wow, he's so cute. That is a really cute bear. Wonder if you could do, okay, so we said plumes of green smoke, draw some little flames on the cauldron, use the plumes from the volcano set. Okay, I do have that one. Yeah, Louisana has been testing out the new illustrators, and she got quite a few of them. I only have a handful so far. This one marker comes apart when I try to take off the lid. I don't usually have too much trouble with them. When I first got some of them, I did have trouble with a lot of them, and then they kind of just sort of like worked themselves out. But lately, I've been having a lot of trouble with this IG4. Confused about what are those compared to the ones you're using now. Okay, so they redid the ink formula with a better ink formula, and it's actually the same ink formula as what is in the illustrators. So you can use the same re-inkers no matter which one you have. So that's cool. I like that a lot. And then, what else? But they're similar. The barrel is different, so there is a different barrel. They look a lot nicer. They look fancier. The ones, yes, the illustrators are different. The illustrator has a brush nib. These ones and the redone version of them, which are called the Classiques, they have a chisel tip and a fine point tip. The bullet nib. The illustrators have a brush nib and a bullet nib. They do not have a chisel at all. So it kind of just depends on what you're looking for as far as which ones you go with. But all right, I'm getting this really deep black. I want it to actually look black. Hopefully we can pull it off. A lot of times when I color things, they don't actually end up looking black. They look gray. So I want to try to get this one a little deeper in the color. There was an original illustrator, yes. Yes, so these ones are now called Classiques. Yep, so this was the coloring system marker. The new ones are called the Classiques. Then the illustrator is still the illustrator. So they didn't rename it. They just reformulated it and got a better nib. Yeah, it's a little confusing. All right, so I'm going to kind of go backwards here. Blend out the colors a little bit until I meet in the middle. You can see that I leave my edges pretty rough. I do that on purpose because I find that it gives you a better highlight that way, or a more natural looking highlight. And I really like that. Yes, they're all alcohol markers. Nothing makes them different. Well, some of them can hold more ink, like the graphic markers. There's a whole nother one called the graphic marker, but it's just the same as how there's a Copic Chow and a Copic Sketch and a Copic Classic. I mean, it's the same idea, but there's still the same number of colors. There's 216 of them. But now they've redone the ink formula. So the only problem you'll run into is that if you have these ones and you want to get a refill, the color will not match. I started to do my color chart here. So these are the Spectrum Noir coloring system markers that I have. And then here are the ones of the illustrators that I have. And you can see here, these are the same, but those are definitely not the same color. Like this one is like actually a vintage purple color. This one just looks like this weird brownish purple thing. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Roberta, you have not had to get a new black marker or only have 2. I don't know. Use one. Which one, Lisa? Which one are you wanting to see? The only ones that I have right now are, this is the Illustrator. This is the new Illustrator. And then this obviously is the ones that we've been using, which are our coloring system. The refills for what we have will be obsolete and new ones are reformulated. So there were no re-inkers before. The re-inkers didn't exist. The re-inkers that you can buy are for the new color formula. So there were no re-inkers before. You just had to buy new markers. When they dried up, like they didn't have the option to be refilled. At least I think. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that's what I know to be true. I don't think there were any re-inkers before. Okay, so while I'm trying to figure this out, so the coloring system never had re-inkers, right? Yep, these ones never were able to be re-inked. You just had to buy a new one. Like it ran out of ink and then you went to the store and got a replacement. That was that. All right, this is IG2. For the spectrums, there weren't any. Yeah, there were no re-inkers until recently. They only just came out this year. Definitely since I've been on the Spectrum Noir design team. They didn't exist before. They had refills for these? Oh, well, I don't know. I definitely never had any. Ever since I've been on their design team, there weren't any. But I have some on order right now, which are they're refills, but they're alcohol markers, so you can use them like alcohol inks, which is really cool. So each of these, each of the new, the ink reformulation for 2 years. Yeah. Each of the markers, the new markers, like the classique ones, those are, what's the price on them? I think they're like $2 and something each. I have them pulled up somewhere. Hold on. One moment, please. They are, I have them in another window. They're $2.49 each. So as far as budget goes, they are really good for the quality with the remake. The quality is definitely upped their game a little bit. Well, quite a bit. I wouldn't even say a little bit. I would say quite a bit. The quality is much better. And like these illustrators that I've got, I showed these in a previous video, and they are comparable to a Copic. They don't have a chisel tip, but they, like the way the nib is and the way that it colors, they're very comparable to Copics. The Illustrator price point may be different. Let me see. Well, I'm not logged in anymore. Hold on. Can you hear the jet, you guys? It's like right over our house. Like the walls are shaking. Eep. It's been cloudy and rainy today, so they're doing way more stuff. The Illustrator markers are a little bit more. They're $3.95 per marker. Any more past the 72? Oh, okay. Yeah, the difference in the color is pretty drastic. I definitely notice a big difference there. Okay, let's get back to our card and make something out of this little bear. Since we did the cauldron, I forgot the little feet of the cauldron. Since we did the cauldron, the black, gray, whatever, I think I want to just go ahead and do the bear in brown, just so that there's some contrast in colors. All these spectrums I've been buying up, I can't refill. It depends on which ones you have, Lisa. I'm not sure. It really depends on which ones you have. Okay, I'm gonna, no, I just said I wasn't having problems with this, but here we go. Let me pull my marker out. Okay, yeah, there are no refills for this marker. No refills. All right, this is IG2. Yeah, it's actually really difficult because the markers that, the new ones, you can still end up with a bunch of duplicates depending on how you order the sets. Because a lot of them have duplicates in them, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, the price point is pretty good. And especially now, with the reformulation, you can refill them. But you'd have to get the newer version in order to be able to refill them. Alright, so there's our little guy on the rock. I'm going to give him like just a little bit of a deeper shadow. In the last 6 months, where are you ordering them from? Because that will make a big difference as far as if you have new ones or old ones. But if it doesn't say Classiques on it, then it's not the new ones. My star stamp ran away. Oh no. Same, yeah, mine have too. You can see here, like there's nothing on the edge. On here, on this side, it has the numbers IG1, IG4, but on here they've completely rubbed off, which can be frustrating. Oh, Blick. Okay. That's hard. I think the new ones say Classiques on them. I don't think... These ones don't say anything. They just say Spectrum Noir. Well, see, that rubbed off too. It used to say Spectrum Noir. There, it's kind of fading on this one. They just say Spectrum Noir like that. Consumer Crafts had refills for the old ones. My missing ninja stamp probably stole your heart. Oh. Okay, so let's figure this out. What color are we making the potion? And then while you guys talk about that, then, I mean, I guess I could make it gold. That might make more sense. But then I'm going to go ahead and color in the bear as well. So for him, I'm going to start with MB1 for everything except for his little snout, which I'll probably do a lighter color. So cute. Totes adorbs. This little bear is so stinking sweet. They ran off together. Oh my gosh. I'll be interested to find out if I have the lid problem with the Classiques or if that has kind of been alleviated. I hope so, because that's one of my biggest frustrations, I think, is struggling with the lids. Because when you want to color, you just want to color. You don't want to have to be worried about that. Alright, so that was MB1. I'm going to go ahead and skip to MB3. I'm going to go right along the little snout there, underneath the arm here, in the little area between the leg there, on the back side of his leg. I'm going to go ahead and color this whole back side darker because the light is coming from the front of him. So we'll do it like that, like that. All right. And then a little bit of a shadow there. Mine are not classics, but I will just buy those from now on. Yes, totally. Because that'll kind of alleviate your issues. And then MB4, that's where I got some of mine. Spectrum Noir packages them specifically for the stores, which caused a lot of duplicates. Aha! I think I may leave some of these lines a little more harsh here, because I like it. It looks more like a shadow, you know what I mean? Like he's in the dark and it's got like the bright light on him and then the shadow, you know, of him being in the dark. Or her, I guess. Either way. This is so cute. I really like how this is turning out. Super thin there. All right, just at the back of the leg there. Some interesting combos in here, yes. All right, and then I'm going to go back to MB1 and then just kind of go right over this little area here. Not going to do a lot of crazy blending, just enough so that it's not like a really stark, harsh line or whatever, but just enough. And I kind of like having the, I don't know, I think that looks cute. Light on the belly, darker around here where the arm is, darker on the back side. Yeah, so cute. So cute. I love it. Okay, let's see. I've been loving, what was it? EB1, I think, for a light color. I'm going to test it on this scrap paper. Yeah, that's good. So cute. Thanks, Veronica. I watched it. She doesn't do the domed ones. Looks like Jennifer McGuire put out the review on all the blending tool. Oh, but she doesn't have the scrapbook.com ones in there, huh? Interesting. Maybe they weren't out yet when because they're new. I mean, those are really new. MB3. There we go. I think that's so super cute. All right, let me go ahead and, what color do we want to do for his little nose? Do we want to make it slightly pink? That could be cute. Like a tan pink. I get her stands, but not a complete review. Oh, they were out. Huh. The ones from scrapbook.com, I can send you a link to them, but I don't know off the top of my head exactly what the price point is. I have them on my wish list, but I have not ordered them yet. Domed. So for a set of 2 applicators, for the 2 tools, and how many applicators do you get? 2 tools, domed foam applicators measure, 5. So you get 2 ink blending tools and 5 of the pads, the domed pads. It's $5.99 right now on their site. So, I mean, that's pretty good. Hang tight. It says the normal price is $8, but they are over there for $5.99. That's a really good deal. 1, moment. Okay. Oh, this never works though. I usually can't, I'll try it, but it doesn't usually work. You'll have to copy and paste it. It usually doesn't turn it into a hyperlink, but if you copy and paste it, then you can get it that way. And it'll take you right there. The replacements, I think that they are a little bit more expensive. They are, because I think it's a different material. It's not the same type of foam like these, like the normal ones are, like these. I think it's a different type of foam, but there are 10 in a pack, and it's also $5.99. Tight. This one is, yeah, $5.99. There's that. Paid $5.49 for 5. Oh. $5.49 for 5. Roberta, did you just for 5 tools or for 5 pads? Because this one it has a 10 pack. I don't know though. Oops. You can also get them in bulk. It looks like where you can get like 5 packs of 10, so you can get 50 altogether. Or you can get 6. I don't know. There's all kinds of bundles that you can do if you go on there and just search domed. Literally, I just put in domed. No, it's not, but the same wooden peg will work if you already have those. Yes, that's true. Yep. So these tools will fit the domed pads if you already have these. I think they work better when they're dirty also. I agree with that statement. I concur. They carry the ink, and that helps it blend more smoothly. If you clean it, it's gonna not have that buildup of ink, and it will be more harsh lines because it's not saturated with color. So they do tend to work better when they're dirty. At least for these kind. I don't know about the domed ones because I haven't tried them yet. Oh yeah, they're more of a sponge. Yeah, they look like a totally different material. So, yeah. Okay, cool. So, let's figure out, now that we've colored our bear, I am going to add a little bit of pinky pink to his nose. But we need to figure out what color we are going to use for the potion. Oh, I thought something was wrong. Oh, no. I don't wash mine. I also don't really wash my gel plate, and look where that got me. I don't know. We are of differing opinions, some of us. Okay, so, oh, we're almost there, but we just have to tie it all together. I don't know. Okay, they look like the fingertip blenders. Okay. I think I'm just going to do some sort of yellow because I think that's just going to work better to match the, I don't want to introduce too many different colors. So I think I'm going to do LY2, CT2, and GB6, maybe? LY2. What did I say? LY2, CT2, and GY. Is that what I said? No, not GY. GB. GB6. GB6. There it is. Simon. What was my post about you and the gel plates? Oh, I didn't even see it. Where was it? Your post. I didn't see your post. I saw one post. I think, was that Roberta that posted that? Yellow bubbles. I'm so excited about this. All right, so I'm going to do the same kind of thing here, but I want it to, I'm trying to make it look more rounded. Hopefully that makes sense, what I'm trying to do with my little strokes there. Basically, I'm just trying to make the lines kind of curve a little bit so that they look more like they're round. And hopefully that makes it look a little more realistic. All right, so I like that the colors match really nicely to the rays up there. I feel like that helps kind of tie it together. So I think that that was a good choice. Oh, okay. I didn't. So, but you tagged Simon though, so there must have been more than one post. Because I saw Roberta's post, but I didn't know yours. I'll have to go and try to find it. Woohoo! All right, you guys, look at that. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is add a little bit of white gel pen to the center here. Not anything too crazy, just enough to give it a little bit more of a highlight. It'll brighten it up a little bit. Whoop, whoop. I'm loving it. It looks so cute. Okay, so that's that. What else? What else? I'm trying to feel like I don't really know how to tie it all together. Oh, thanks, Bob. All right, I'm going to go ahead and trim down our panel here. I'm going to take a little bit off the top and a little bit off the bottom. You guys know that I like to do that because it seems like, to me at least, it makes the card look a little bit more balanced. Once you kind of trim off the edges where you were ink blending and doing all that crazy stuff. And then, yeah, I like to take it off of both sides. So I just go 1/8 of an inch farther than what I want the final measurement to be. And then I go back and do it the same, another 1/8 of an inch on the other side so that it cuts it down to 1/4 of an inch altogether. All right, so we do need some sort of like stirring thing, which we had a flower. I have this, but it's kind of, it's kind of dark. There's a bone. There's a bone. Okay, let's go back and look at our stamp sets and see if there's anything we can use. Probably whatever it is, I'm just going to have to color black or something so that it doesn't get in the way. This would be good. I could just mask off the flag part maybe. At this point I could probably just draw something. Let's be honest. I could probably just add in a little line. That would probably be better. Oh my gosh, what an opaque bear so he looks like a ghost. Oh my gosh. Oh, my Facebook page. It's under Jess Francisco Official. I think I can send you the link actually. http www.facebook.com/Jess Francisco Official. Hopefully I got it right that time. Yes, it's a link. Okay. That sounds so crazy and awesome, Linda. I don't know how in the world I would do that, but maybe I could try. I don't know where in the world it would go, but I do. Well, let's see. Where's the little bear stamp? Over here, maybe? Yes. It has some other, there's like a little, you could put the bear up in the rays or something. That almost seems a little, oh yeah, vellum. Maybe. Or like the little bear with the heart. So cute. Okay, we'll revisit that in a minute. It seems really cute. I like the idea. Let's do the little stir stick first. I guess I need it to go in. It needs to stick up a little bit out like that. Like that. And then it will kind of just disappear into the potion. Like there's not going to be any solid line or anything. At an angle is good so that it looks like it's kind of like halfway submerged. Hopefully that looks right. Oh my gosh, that totally like tied it together. Look how cute that is. I'm so excited. Okay, gotta get ready to head to Speakeasy. Okay, Lisa. All right, Veronica says, on the other side of the cauldron, like him and Ghosty are cooking up a potion. Yeah, he would need to be mirrored. I know, I thought about that, but I'm not really great at mirroring, let's be honest. I thought the ghost would be, or like, it would be cute to have the little heart or whatever, like he was like rekindling the love of his life that died, but that's so sad. Like, so sad. I don't know. Stamp on vellum, turn him over. Okay, I do have some vellum nearby, so we can try whatever it is we want to try. He needs a witch hat. I wish I had a witch hat. Okay. I'm like getting so flustered because I am like losing things on my desk. I'm getting too messy. Okay, with the black ink or what? Linda, stamp on the vellum, turn him. If you stamp on the vellum and then flip it, the line will be dulled. Oh, which would help the illusion. Okay, let's try it. And we can always not use it if it doesn't look right, but we can definitely use it if it does. I'm excited to see how this turns out. Oh, well that's not going to work because he's going to be sitting the other direction. Oh, but he doesn't need to be. Why am I stamping this? That's not the one you guys wanted. That's not even the one you wanted. You guys wanted the same bear, which I've lost. He's up here. Let's stamp another one, and then we can pick which one we want to use. Because either way, I gotta cut it out anyway. My bad. Like air it out a little bit so that it's not too wet, hopefully. I have no idea, you guys. All right, let's try it. I'm nervous to try to cut this out. I'm afraid I'm gonna smudge it. And hopefully I can like not butcher the fussy cutting, because this is like I feel like I actually simultaneously feel like cutting vellum is easier and harder. It cuts way more smoothly, I feel like I can turn on the edges a little bit easier, but at the same time I also feel like I kind of struggle with cutting vellum. I could try to heat set it a little bit, but I'm worried that the vellum will warp because it is not heat resistant vellum, it's just regular old vellum. But we'll see what happens. Oh, my Halloween card went live today for Ranger, you guys. Using Simon Hurley's stamps, the one where I used the, what did I use? Trampoline Friends, I think. Yeah, I think I used Trampoline Friends to create a little Halloween card. It's on the Ranger Project blog. Okay, let's see. Fade out his legs. Oh boy. Get off of there. Okay. I'm so worried that I'm going to try to kind of like take off any of the stuff, because if he's not completely dry and I flip him over on my page, oh my gosh. You guys. Oh. That's so cute. Is anyone gonna know that it's a ghost? Does it make sense if you weren't here for the card? What's the story with the bear? I don't know. Okay, so this bear is supposed to be brewing a potion, and then this one is supposed to be a ghost. I missed what Lisa said. Like what? Something about, okay, hold on. Trying to work on the nerve to get on stage. Oh. I can't even get on a stage. Ooh. Move him down to the floor like that. Oh, so this one's like standing up. His ghost? I don't know. I thought originally that it would be funny to like have him up like in the rays or whatever, like that he was like conjuring a ghost out of the pot somehow. But I really don't know how to make that look any more or less weird than that, because like I feel like it looks a little strange, but maybe not. You guys tell me. Like, because the only other thing you could do is like put another one coming out or something, like halfway out of the pot. I don't even know. I don't even know. You know, like make it look like he was like pulling a bunch of people out of the pot. I'll cut him out and see if we can use him. Maybe we can use his top half and not the bottom half or something. I don't know. Just so that it looks like a little less random. Because I feel like with one, and he's already up in the air, like it just looks a little bit random. He's cloning himself. Oh my god. It is a little bit weird. I will give you that. It's a little dark. But, you know, why not? It'll be a truly one-of-a-kind card. Nobody else will have a card like this one. Yeah, but Amanda, what in the heck sentiment am I going to use? What sentiment could pull this off? Alright, so what if... Okay. Okay, because I would have to, like, cut him off, you know what I mean? Like, cut it so it looked like he was coming out, like that. Like, if you just cut him off right at the middle or whatever. And then this one would have to kind of be, like, up in the air. You know what I mean? But then also, you guys, how are we going to attach these? Voodoo you love. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm dying. That's hilarious. I think I might. Okay, and, well, I don't know if I can pull it off, but I just made a sentiment last night with my label maker. You have a vellum trick? Okay, I'm all ears. Okay, what do you guys think about this? If I cut off the bottom of the bear so that it looks like he's coming out of the thing? I mean, I guess it can't hurt to do, right? Let's see. If he was coming out... like that. Does that look right? I mean, I guess I would need to kind of chop off, I would probably just need to chop off his leg. Let's do that. I mean, we're doing necromancy over here, so what's chopping off a little leg? Oh boy. Lean him back? Like which way? Lean the upper one forward. Like this? Oh, that looks weird. Because I kind of thought, like, you know, if it was coming up, like, it would look... I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, obviously. I've never done bear necromancy before, so... This is all new to me, okay? I mean, I could definitely cut off a little more of this bear so that this one has a little more room to be down. Put a little bit of wet glue on the cardstock where the vellum will attach. Smudge it with your finger so there's very minimal glue left. Clean the bottom one. Clean the bottom one to the left and the top one... Oh, lean probably. Lean the bottom one to the left and the top to the right. But then it looks like they're kissing. Is that a little weird? That's too weird. I don't know. Lean the bottom one to the left and the top one... Oh wait, to the left. Lean it to the left and then the top one to the right. Sorry. Like that? This is so crazy. You guys, I can't even. Like, what? I cannot with this. Okay, is that better? Because then it kind of looks like he's looking down at him. I think that that's probably better. Okay. I cannot believe this is my life right now. Alright, so I do need to chop off a little more of the bear on the bottom. And if he's going this way, then... Oh, let's see. Because I want it to look... Well, that looks weird. I want it to look a little more natural, you know, like he's actually coming out of the water, not just like... I don't even know. But I'll probably add a little bit of a shadow or something at the bottom there. Oh my gosh. I am dying. This is hilarious. Okay. All right, here's a little bit of Lawn Fawn glue. So, she says... Amanda says... Oh my god, hope this Halloween finds you in great spirits. I'm pretty obsessed with Voodoo You Love. I think that's hilarious. Okay, put a little bit of wet glue on the cardstock where the vellum will attach. Smudge it with your finger so there's very little, very minimal glue left. I'm nervous to do that like on the, on my background. Does it work still if you put it on the vellum, or you have to just put it on the cardstock? Oh, I'm nervous. All right, here goes. I hope this works. All right, let's see. No, I don't have a Xyron sticker maker. I wish I did. That would be awesome. Okay, well, I think it's working. I'm just going to kind of like draw a little line here. I mean, this is a cool trick. Is that what you wanted? Like maybe like that. Oh, he's a little too high, I think. Oop, he's not coming down. There we go. I think he's okay. And this, some of this is just going to be normal because the background is different colors. It's not all one color. Oh my gosh. You guys. I cannot even with this card right now. So his little head is going to stick off the top a little bit. But it's fine because I'm putting him on a... let's see. I'm putting him on a note card. Yeah. So I'll have to be careful with him, but do I? I never would have thought. I never would have thought to do this, and I'm like, I can't. I can't even. I can't. Yeah, I could make the base bigger. That's true. All right, so I am gonna put a little bit of color down here so that hopefully it looks a little more like he's actually coming out of this instead of just like randomly. Okay, hopefully that helps. Yeah, I can always make the base bigger. That's fine. Okay, so I think literally the last thing that we're going to do is the sentiment, because this card is just hilarious as it is, and I think it packs a punch. I'm pretty excited. Okay, so we need a sentiment, but the problem is I think like a black sentiment or a black piece of cardstock with white sentiment would look amazing, but I don't have a way to do that. Because obviously I don't have a sentiment that says voodoo you love. And I don't think I really have any small alphabets either. I definitely don't have a Heffy Doodle. Oh, where you pull a bear out of the cauldron, that would have been so cute. Well, that's on you guys. You guys can do that. What are we going to do about this sentiment dilemma? Yes, Lisa, Pear Blossom Press is the person who makes the light up cards. Yep, the easy lights. Did you do sparkles or bubbles? No. Where do you want me to do that? I'm okay at brush lettering, but like not that good where I want to like put it on a card. And I do like really big sentiments, I feel like, or really big, I don't know, do it on my Cricut, like print something. I mean, I could do that. I don't know. I don't know. And now we've come this far, I don't think I can stand to try to like ruin it. I do have an embossing pen, but they're so big is the only problem. I don't even know. I don't know. Because like I wouldn't even know. Oh, cut it out of cardstock. What? Oh, you mean cut the letters out of cardstock. Make one on your Cricut and use an embossing pen to go over the printed words. Whatever would you do without everyone? I don't know. I don't like, yeah, see, I don't, nope. I don't like it. I don't like my handwriting. Yeah, no. Nope. I don't like it. Alphabet stamps or dies. Oh, it doesn't have to be Heffy Doodle. Let's see. I have giant ones from Altenew that I just got, so those are not going to work. I have... What do I have? I don't know that I really have any alphabets. The only ones I have, I think, are Scripties. I do have a Dino label maker, which, so I could do it on that, but it wouldn't be, oh, alphabet stickers. I didn't think of that. Though, you know, I don't have, I have those Tim Holtz letter things. And I have thickers, but they're all giant. Hold on. Because in these ones, there's probably you and love. But, hold on 1 second. I'm moving things around because I never cleaned up my mess from doing my photo shoot earlier today. Yeah, see, I have letters, but they're giant. Like, none of them are normal size letters. They're all huge. I don't have any little letters. Vinyl. I could. Yeah, okay, well that's not going to happen tonight. What I think what it sounds like is, no, I don't have the clickable alphabets. Soup? What? Alphabet? Soup? Yeah, I don't have that. Okay, so I do have, see, I have you and love. So, like, technically, if I just had voodoo, so I've got love and you. I doubt this has voodoo anywhere on it. Brush letter voodoo. You guys have more faith in my abilities than I do. Big chat. QRSTU. Yeah, there's not even any V words in here. Not that I expect there to be the word voodoo in here somewhere, but you know. I don't know. Okay, well, see what everyone resolves to do to complete the card. Yeah, I'm not sure. I do like the way this looks. I like the, I love these little sentiment strips from Tim Holtz, but I don't know what we would do for voodoo. 4 O's and a V and bam, you're done. You mean like cut apart all these words? Like these? Let's see. There's a 2. All right, we can try to figure it out. I don't know. Okay, here's a like 2 and a 2. All right, so so OO, and then this is, oh wait, but you said love. Hold on. But I think that was the only love. Oh, nope, there's one more. Oh, that one peeled off, but didn't peel off the sticky part. That's weird. I've never had that happen. Weird. Huh. I'm going to try to, like, glue it back together. Oh, please. Any word with a V in it. All right, I've got the V and one more O. So now I just need some word I'm probably not going to use that has another O in it. O and a D. So if I can find, hold on. If I can find the word do, there it is, right there. Okay, I think we've got it. Okay. So I've got do. All right, and then got kind of like, all right, and then, okay, so D-O, O. So we need the V from this one. Lord have mercy, you guys. What is going on? Hi, Janet. We are performing card surgery or at least sticker surgery. I think this will make it look like even more, like it looks like a serial killer letter, you know, if you just like start piecing all of these letters together. Like one of those magazine clipping letters. All right, so we've got V-O-O, D-O, D-O. Oh my god. What is this life? I cannot even. Okay. There we go. We're spelling voodoo. All right, let me chop off the edge of the O over here. What is going on with these? They're like not... Creepy card. I know, it is. So it's for a Halloween challenge over at Heffy Doodle. Well, not Halloween, but fall. A fall challenge at Heffy Doodle. All right, you guys, I'm just going to go for it. Okay? Let's just do it. Why not? We've come this far. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put this down here. At least we can try to get the sentiment mostly straight. I'm going to put it over here on the side. What about a labeler? So the problem is I don't have any black tape. That would have been much easier and probably would look funny. Would look less funny, but I don't have any black tape. All right, V-O-O. I think it looks cute to leave a space in between, but what do you guys think? Because then it, like, you can actually see that it was pieced together instead of, like, it just looks like I did a really bad job cutting it or something. Tell me what you think. And if you're watching this in the replay later, and you've made it this far, I commend you. Okay. Turn. Well, it's wonky, but it is what it is. Whatever. Oh, Lord have mercy. I need to put a little more glue underneath my bear. He came right off. There we go. We commend them too. Okay. Voodoo you love. Like that. You guys tell me what you think. I can always move them. They're not like stuck down hard yet. I am like dying right now. This card is so weird. This card is probably the weirdest card I've ever made. Oh, photographing this is going to be so hilarious. What am I even going to do? What am I going to put in here for props? Okay, well, we did it. We survived. We created a card. Here we go, just for the effect. Maybe I'll make a bigger base, but I'm not sure yet. There you go. There's the card. Oh, I love you guys so much. Like, seriously, this was a fun night. This was so fun. Oh, this is the best Halloween card I've ever made. And it's so bizarre and so weird. Couldn't have done it without you guys. Like, I never would have thought of this, for real. Okay, well, I think that's it. I think I'm gonna call it a day, call it quits. I was not sure which one I was going to say, so you got both. Call it quits for tonight. We've been on for 2 hours and we made this fabulous card. I will be back on Wednesday night. The floor is actually a stencil from Heffy Doodle. It's called Stoney Maloney. It looks like this. I've got it linked below if you want to learn more about it or check it out. It's in the description. But yeah, so I did the stencil and then literally right there, I did the stencil like that with 2 different distress ink colors, and then I used an alcohol marker to just draw in like little dots so that it looked more gravelly, and then I added a little bit of shading with an alcohol marker. Yep. All right. Hearing Bob giggling at us. Yes, I should probably go to bed. But I have more work to do. I gotta finish editing my video. Actually, I will give you guys my sneak peek, because it's like almost that time anyway. So there's a new cut file coming out. I think it's actually already on the website, over at scrapbook.com, but there's a new cut file that you can grab, and it is supposed to be a Christmas cut file. But I used it for fall. So I made this scrapbook layout of my son when he was 1 in the fall. And so this is the cut file. It says 'tis the season. But fall is my favorite, as you guys know. And I didn't want to do a Christmas layout right now. I wanted to use it for fall. So instead of doing a Christmas layout, I did 'tis the season to be fall-y. Instead of jolly. Get it? But anyway, so this is the first scrapbook layout I've ever done where I incorporated stamped and die cut images. And I don't know, I think I like it. I thought it was kind of cute. And I love how I cut him out here so he's like looking down. Yes, peeking over the wagon. So I just cut it out so that I could layer it right over top of the pumpkin patch. And now it looks like he's like looking at the sentiment. It's so cute. But anyway, yes, this cut file is through scrapbook.com, and I will have a video on how I made this for you guys tomorrow. So that will be ready for you. Make sure you check back tomorrow so you can watch my video. Yeah. All right, cool. So that is all I have then for tonight, and I will see you guys in that video tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out with me and keeping me crazy. I had a blast tonight, and you guys are amazing. All right, I will talk to you guys on Wednesday. Mwah! Bye, guys.